We're back, and I'm Deadpoolio, or as these people know me as Kaze. And we're back with our friend Riot, and we have someone new to the podcast since he wasn't here last week. Avi!
Hi, I was asleep.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I was asleep. I couldn't do anything because I don't know how to.
I don't know how to wake up on time.
I mean,
I was ill, thank you.
But were you really?
Yes.
But were you really?
But
were you really? Anyway, hopefully this this episode will be a bit more like on the reins, not just me making up shit out. Well, as a podcast should be actually. But anyway, we got a list of discussions. We talked a little bit about them last time, but now that we've got everyone here, we can actually go through the topics and not just blabber on randomly. So, what you guys done today?
Not much.
Go on.
I was just gonna say it's literally 9:15 a.m. I woke up like an hour ago.
That was the joke.
Well, unlike you people, I've actually been doing things.
Oh.
Bullshit. You don't know how to do things.
I do know how to do things, thank you. But yeah, so... I know how to edit videos, which is what I've been doing, well, just before when I realised the time.
Fair.
So yeah. Helped people with recordings, you know. Had a tournament yesterday, that was fun.
Oh.
Yeah. How about the rest of you? Hey? Go on, Crimson, what have you been doing?
Getting ready for airsoft,
Wow.
pass my driving test.
Okay. Well, do you think you're gonna crash, or...?
No, I mean, I passed.
I mean,
You went
okay.
ahead.
before
I passed it.
if
I can drive now.
If we're talking about before today, I bought a couple of Musketeer boxes, which is a premium Vanguard set, and I basically just built a Musketeer deck for BCS.
BCS. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should actually start playing card games like in person. Because, like, well, to be fair, I actually haven't touched Yu-Gi-Oh since GX ended.
Fair enough.
It's so hard. Like, all the card shops are closing down, and, like, there's so few actual, like, places, unless you're in a major city.
No.
What
Yeah.
has happened to us? We made our mistake. Life goes on as I'm fading away.
Not only that, but the competitive Yu-Gi-Oh scene is kinda...
Dead.
Yeah. It's also just not great. Like, the people in it are just using... like, everything has been really power crept recently. We're getting a Malice, or... have we already got a Malice? I don't really remember with that one, but we've gotten a few new archetypes here and there. We've got support for Arcana coming out, or has came out. Arcana being Arcana Force, and yeah, there's just the Arcana Force support isn't all that great. It allows for easier access to the World Lockdown, but if your opponent sees into the Bestial cards, it kind of turns off the Arcana Force deck, or if they see into one of the Melfies that allow them to draw, and then they
Right,
a Bestial card or something.
I understood none of that.
Me neither.
Okay, so I'm the only one keeping up with current Yu-Gi-Oh, it seems.
Yeah. I've been playing
Also,
Vanguard recently, what do you expect?
You know what, fam? Vanguard is much better currently.
Well, yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, Dia Days 2 launched 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's
It's basically the only good emulator because Bushiro takes down every other one.
Right, you just
Yeah.
fucking add up.
Anyway, what's the topics this week? What's the topics? Give us a topic, Crimson.
Well, the topics I have today are actually Marvel related, because everybody loves
Oh.
Marvel.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
not
well,
recently.
Podcast has ended. We've split
Yep.
up.
Yep.
To be fair, it's mainly like Marvel adjacent, so we can talk about like the new Marvel content, but we can also talk about like the content it relates to. Like for example, like the first option is like new Marvel content, and everyone knows the newest Marvel content is Marvel Rivals. It's literally just taken the fucking gaming scene by storm. There's been no game as popular as Marvel Rivals since genuinely Overwatch. It's so different.
Well-
it's such a unique thing that we've all seen, but it's
Well,
just so refreshing.
I've only played it once for 5 minutes, so pitch me on actually playing it more. Come on.
Jeff the Landshark.
Nah, I don't really care about Jeff. He was not the most fun to play. I did try him
Kill
though.
Jeff.
Now that is a good reason.
Venom has a fat ass that you can smack.
Okay. Any other reasons? Or just those?
I was getting let me think. No, I actually genuinely think it is great with the because of like the team up ability. I think is the major thing. Like, say if someone's Venom and someone's Spider-Man, you can literally like give them like a symbiote thing as like another means of damage. And
Yeah.
it's just I
Okay.
think there's so many team up abilities. Like if someone plays Magneto and then someone plays Wanda gets like a damage boost while a Magneto ends up getting a sword which does massive fucking damage,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
it's projectile
So-
as well.
Okay, how much do the team ups actually impact the choosing of characters?
Majorly. I have seen people choose like a set character that they love, but like then they realise there's a perfect team up for them right now, and they will genuinely switch teams. Like the whole team will switch just because the benefit of one character playing like this certain tank. Like I said earlier, like I've seen people like insta-lock Punisher and then insta-lock Thor. But when I chose Venom, they went to Spider-Man and Penny, which both get that team up ability. It is a major factor.
I've seen people select Winter Soldier, and someone else was about to choose like Moon Knight or something, and then they instantly went to Rocket Raccoon for the team up ability that allows Winter Soldier to have infinite ammo.
It's not only
Okay.
Winter Soldier that gets that, but Punisher as well.
Oh, I forgot about that too. Yeah, Punisher gets that bonus as well.
So would you say that there is certain characters that if they get picked, it's automatically what your team layout's going to be?
There is like something because there's a limited amount. So say like if someone picks insta-lock a DPS character, which benefits other people. There's like one or two roles, so two of the other members to pick, while the other three members can pick their own kind of team up, which benefits them. Say for example, someone picked Hulk, and that allows someone else to pick a Doctor Strange and Iron Man because they get benefits, but the other half of the team can pick their versions, what they want to pick. Typically it will be healer based because of obviously it's DPS, tank and healer, but it is a major factor. However, it doesn't restrict you from doing good things.
Okay, so it's more so there's the main, like if someone picks a team up character and someone else is like comfortable playing the team up with them, then the rest of the team kind of form in order to support themselves while still playing as they prefer.
Yeah, I've seen people. Yeah, there's like some people just switched healers because they know that one healer, despite not having a team up mechanic, is actually better for that certain DPS. Like, for Wanda has a ultimate ability whose thing is literally just a creates a massive explosion that kills everything in a radius. And someone went healer, so like a specific healer, so they can actually survive during that long load up time.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Fucking also, Kaza, you know how fucking Penny has like a right click ability which stuns somebody in their ult? I did that 4 times to a Wanda, like in the same game. And at the end of it, when I did it to them, it was their 3rd time. They just looked at me and I just shot them. They did not fight back. They were just like, "What are you doing, bro?"
I bet they felt so targeted.
Oh, 100%. Because to be fair, I went out to target them every single time. Like I heard the voice line saying that. I literally went forward and then found him, right clicked, and then stunned him.
Nice.
They did not pop ball a single time that game. Like I'm saying, this game is genuinely so fun. I reckon, give it a full solid hour of genuine trying. Like, play a tank, play a DPS, play whoever you want to play. Try it, and I guarantee you'll understand like why people love it. You may not like it yourself, but you'll understand why people love it.
My main issue with those kind of games is I have no one to play them with. I used to play them with Bionic, obviously, but he's gone off to whatever the hell he's doing now. And yeah.
I mean, I would happily play it with you.
But us two finding the time when it's not just better to just record shit is kind of hard.
True. But yeah, again, you can just play quick match solo ranked, and the thing is, they do this thing where essentially if you've been playing a few games where you lose, you'll get put in a bot match where your team will just get a free win, essentially. Just to up your morale. Which I'm actually...
Okay.
I actually don't hate, because a lot of people hated it at the start because they're thinking, oh, it's so annoying that you're up against bots, but at the same time, it's morale boost, it's quick match, it's not going to kill you, it's not ranked.
Yeah, and the great thing about Marvel Rivals is the load up times in games are insanely quick. Like, the longest I've had is like 10-second wait time.
Like, I kid you not, the first game I ever played, I literally pressed the button, I was already in a match. That is no exaggeration, it took a millisecond for me to find a match.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was instant. Like, it made like Overwatch 2 look completely stupid. Like, Overwatch 2 on launch took like, it could take like up to 5 minutes to find a match. This shit was instant.
Okay. So it's much more focusing on just trying to get people to coordinate with one another and just quick games, just constantly over and over again.
It's designed to give the players what they want, and they do it in spectacular fashion, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely consider. Yeah.
Yeah. With the new Marvel content as well, like, obviously we can't just talk about Marvel Rivals the entire time, as much as I'd love to.
Yeah.
The new Marvel content is the new TV show. Have either of you two seen it yet?
Which one?
The new one that just came out a few days ago.
No, that. I didn't even know there was a new one.
What is it called?
I think it's called Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'll have a look on Disney.
Okay.
It's the one that looks super comic book art style in 3D, and I love it.
Yeah, I heard like about it and I saw a teaser for it. It just didn't really seem like something I personally would watch. But
that's completely valid. However, I took the time to watch the 2 episodes. I was afraid it was going to stray far into MCU territory. It did not. The first episode, you see Doctor Strange come out a portal, and a Venom symbiote-esque monster drops, and that's how he gets his powers.
Oh.
Okay, interesting.
It's a completely new take, and we got new characters, like, not new characters, but returning deep-cut characters, like Nico Minoru, which I'm pretty sure you two will not have heard of, because she was in the comics ages ago, and she just hasn't really had a good time to show off, but she's in here, and so far she's brilliant.
Okay.
I might actually watch that.
I kid you not. It took me a while. Like, to be honest, I still don't like the main character suit. I don't like Spider-Man's suit. I just don't like it personally. But the action isn't too bad, despite it being 3D, like CGI kind of stuff. But the art style is what sells it. The art style is so good, and the characters so far are genuinely done really well.
Yeah, art style's a big thing for me. Like, I don't mind 3D. Like, a lot of the anime I watch is 3D, like, but made to look 2D, which I'm guessing this is also doing.
Yeah,
But
I can pull up a picture right now and put it in chat.
yeah, if you don't mind. Okay. Well, yeah, like, from what I've seen of like the promo arts and that, it just don't look like something that I'm going to be able to watch, and a lot of the humor I don't think is going to be targeted for me.
The humor's actually done quite well, in my opinion. Like,
That
looks like it's straight out of them.
It does. It looks
I
like
hate
it's
the-
taken out of like an online, like a webtoon
I think-
comic book, though.
I think the reason I like it like a lot more is I've just made this connection in my head right now. But I think the reason I like it is because it reminds me of the Ultimate Spider-Man video game, like where it took a comic panel, basically made the game and the characters like leap off the page of the comic book. It was amazing, and I love this. Also, fun fact: the kid on the right is Harry Osborn.
Huh.
Well, ugh. But yeah.
Make sure not to say something
It-
racist. That now he's black. Because we're all
well, yeah.
around that. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, to me, it just look that kind of art style isn't for me. Like, I prefer much more traditional comic book art styles. Yeah, like Tom Taylor and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, to be fair, I can understand that. Tom Taylor is sick. I should say, like, with more things, give it one shot. Watch, like, maybe the first 10 minutes of episode 1. If you don't like it, quit it. It's fair enough.
Yeah. Well,
And
definitely give it a go.
It's very different. It feels different than fucking, like, say, the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show, or the, what's it called? Or Spectacular Spider-Man. It feels so different, but I genuinely see so much potential in this.
Fair. I personally couldn't get past the art style of Spectacular Spider-Man either. So,
Fuck off, seriously?
yeah, I just didn't like it.
Mate, the art style is, like, brilliant.
It's
well,
very
I
unique.
Do you know why I think I like... I think I like the art style as well. It's just... like, not this art style, Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man art style felt quite like Omniverse.
Fair. I didn't like Omniverse's art style either. So,
You're killing me. You're actually killing me.
To be fair,
I grew up with Classic and UAF, so...
No, same, but, like, the art style is so nice.
To be
Not
fair,
just in UA, but Spider-Man. Sorry, go on, Kaza.
I'm just saying. To be fair, there were some aliens, and also Ben's character model in Omniverse that was kind of So I can understand not liking the Omniverse art style because most people actually dislike it. No, I love Gravitax's design.
There.
I just
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
Gravitac was sick. So was Marwa.
you just... I don't know. I just... I think it's because I just grew up with this art style with the video games and the actual comics. Like, I've got a Spider-Man comic and a Venom comic right on my shelf right now that I read. And it was just so brilliant. So I think I'm just happy how it's been adapted.
fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
And like, if you're clearly the target audience for it, and if it like suits your taste and you enjoy it, then it's done its job.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That is true. I give 100% credit to like the art style. Plus, Luna suggested I'd watch it, and then I was talking to her like while I was watching it, and I just kept saying, "Holy shit! Wait, what the fuck? What the shit?" I was just so blown back by the cuts that were happening. Like, bit of a spoiler for this part, which isn't a major spoiler, but it is a spoiler. One of the main characters is Tombstone, and the way they've done Tombstone
Okay.
is by making him Peter's lab partner, who's actually one of his friends.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's such a weird take, but it strangely works so well. Because in my opinion, I think they're gonna do this. Like, it shows he's from like, he's made the character is black, and he's shown that he's from like a down on his luck family, and like he's like the one, he's like the character who is idealized, who is like made to be like the perfect person. But he's also being judged because of his skin colour. Like, one of the police officers just stare at him, which was strange to see, but I'm actually kind of glad they did it, because, like, Spider-Man doesn't usually show the effects on, like, his friends and that, apart from, like, the effects of Spider-Man. So to show that one of his characters being affected by racism was really good. And so because of that, showing, like, his story and where he's from, and the fact that he's, like... what's it called? He's not poor, but he's common. He's as poor as Spider-Man, to be fair. So I think what they're gonna do is, instead of him becoming like a kingpin, essentially, they're actually going to make him a crime boss to actually like help the neighborhood. So like they both, like, him and Spider-Man want to help the neighborhood. He does it through like controlling the crime, similar to Red Hood, while Spider-Man actually stops the crime. Which I think will be such interesting dynamics going forward if they do that.
Yeah. That definitely could be interesting, depending on how they actually tackle it.
100%.
Yeah, like this could.
Okay.
It's just definitely theorizing, but if it's done well enough, I see this show being one of the greats. Honestly, if it's done well.
All right.
Yeah. Which is a big caveat. And with Disney's track record recently with shows, I'm not hopeful. Animated stuff they have been pretty good on, but it's still not the best.
I was discussing it with Luna, the person they put in charge of this. Like, he is a fan. He's a fan of the comics, and the way he chose the cast is just because he chose the characters he likes. And I'm like, when I first heard that, I was just like, well, that's fucking perfect. Pick the characters we love. Pick the characters we want to see.
Yeah. And immediately, if you pick characters you like to write about and stuff, it's automatically going to be better than if you just picked any random Marvel character to do a story on. So, honestly, I am glad he's choosing characters he likes.
The issue I can see coming up with taking that approach, personally, is that if you pick characters you like, you have a preconception of how they act and how they are. However, the rest of the audience are probably also going to have those preconceptions, and a lot of the time in those sort of cases, the writer is dividing the audience by putting in their image, which is going to happen no matter what, but it's going to be a lot more divisive if it's someone who knows the comics well.
Yeah. I 100% understand your thing. However, I'd argue to say that is with every character. Think about how many different depictions of Batman there is. Some people depict him as like the ultimate person who believes in everybody. He believes that everybody is good and everybody's worth redemption. Meanwhile, some takes say that he, like, one comic thing said that he's when talking about Superman, he says deep down he's a good person, but deep down I'm not. And I'm thinking that's just two completely different takes, but at the same time they kind of work with each other's story. So I like you said before, it divides the theme. I hated the fact that he said deep down he's not a good person. I just don't like it. I just don't think that suits his character, but it's a preconceived version of my character. No matter what, everybody's going to have a different preconceived notion of a character.
Yeah.
But I do understand your point. I do understand it that it is saying, like, if everyone knows this character as something, but then he changes it because of his preconceived idea of the character, it will alienate the audience. But I'm happy to take that risk as long as we get something new and refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will try it out.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
I'll try it out, but I don't think it will be better than shows like Teen Titans or Young Justice, because I just love those shows personally, and I have some personal bias towards them.
That's completely fair to have your biases, but I'm gonna wait until until we get enough out of it, because we've only got 2 episodes so far. 2 episodes, and they're releasing them quickly. Like, we got the first 2 episodes straight away. The next episode comes out tomorrow. Like, tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, it's either tomorrow or... It's either the 3rd or the 2nd or the 3rd. Either way, I'm excited. And then we're gonna get some more, I believe, later February. So we're getting all of this in the span of a month. And if it keeps going the way it does, I've got high expectations, but I'm happy to see where it goes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, the voice cast. Oh, this will be something like to talk about as well. Like, when it comes to like the Spider-Man content, like when you watch Spider-Man, whose voice do you think about? Like, whose
Yuri Lowenthal.
I completely agree. Yuri Lowenthal is an icon to me. However, I'd argue Josh Keaton is also fantastic. He was spectacular.
I'm guessing he's the one from Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah,
that's what I meant to say. What about you, Kaza? When you think of Spider-Man, who's the voice you put with him?
There's no real voice I put with him, as I've seen many iterations of Spider-Man, and they all sound different.
There. That's one of the reasons I wanted to bring it up. Just like, when I hear this guy talk as Spider-Man, I don't know his name because I think he got like put in some drama recently. Either way, I don't really care about like the drama he's been put with. But when I hear him, I think, yeah, he's an okay Spider-Man. He definitely like hits the correct tone. But every single time I listen, I just think I could hear Josh Keaton saying this or Yuri Lowenthal saying this, and just nailing it. Mainly Josh Keaton, because Yuri Lowenthal does a mature Spider-Man a lot more than he does, kid Spider-Man.
Yeah. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to get to rant about this again, so I'm going to rant about this now. Matt Ryan was the perfect John Constantine. Do not let Keanu Reeves play John Constantine again. Matt Ryan is John Constantine.
I'll tell you right now, I fucking agree 1000%.
Yeah.
I love Keanu Reeves. He's a great dude. He does some great roles, but ain't no fucking way is he gonna surpass fucking Matt Ryan. He was just his demeanor, his like the way he talks, the way he acted was just fucking perfect for Constantine.
Yeah, perfect.
Like, he looks like John Constantine. He has the mannerisms. He's from the same area. It's like, it's perfect.
Literal perfection.
It's like casting like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, and then you go ahead and cast somebody else like Aaron Taylor Johnson. Like, yeah, technically they can do it, but why are you picking him over the obvious choice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the actor's name, but the guy who plays Shang-Chi, the exact same situation where it's just,
Lisa.
Why would you cast anyone else?
Yeah, I fucking love Shang-Chi, by the way. Like, Shang-Chi was such a good fucking film.
It was fun. I don't think structurally it was that great, but it was fun, which is all a movie needs to be.
I just really enjoyed the villain. Like, in my opinion, that's the most relatable villain we have ever had, and that makes him convincing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy trying to do like, yeah, he's committing some crimes, like even genocide, but at the same time, he's doing this all to get his wife back. And I've come up with the mindset, anything for family. And so when I see that, I just think, yeah, this is perfect. This is someone I could actually understand. Maybe not root for, but someone I can understand.
Man, I root for him.
Fuck those guys up. He brings out the dragon, just like, kill him all. The only thing is, I feel like the dragon could have looked a bit better in that film.
I don't
like,
remember what the dragon looked like, to be honest.
That's the thing. If it don't stand out in your head, like, it's kind of forgettable, which sucks. But like the reason it stands out in my brain is just because the CG, it was just not that good in my opinion.
Yeah.
With the dragon, everything else was fantastic. Like the fight scenes were fucking brilliant.
Yeah, if I remember right, they used actual wire work, which is just great because it fits the theme. It like ties into what the like culture is. It's just great.
It also kind of felt like a slight love letter to like the classic like action films, like with
Like Bruce
say, like,
Lee
Jackie
and that.
Chan. Yeah, it was just like the wire work, brilliantly done. The camera work and the action was just, the choreography was just so nice to see compared to fucking like shooting lasers. And as much as I love Spider-Man, I want to see a close quarter Spider-Man similar to No Way Home, like when he's fighting Green Goblin, like when he's just fucking punching him in the face because he's so sick of him. Like that was fucking great.
If I remember right, the next Spider-Man is being directed by the same dude who directed Shang-Chi, so
Oh,
it's gonna be
wow.
good.
Okay.
That will be really good. Damn. Is that
Yeah,
in...
he got
Sorry, go on.
it should be coming out in the next few years, but he got taken off of the next Avengers films to work on Spider-Man.
I think that's just because the whole thing needed a thing after what happened with Kang's actor.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Well, that was a whole situation.
A shame, because I actually... Like, it sucks what happened to him, because he just fucking nailed Kang, in my opinion. Like, I just loved his interpretation of Kang.
I think he nailed Victor Timely. I think they should have left it open for other people to play Kang as the variants. Just so in case they ran into this exact situation.
Yeah, to be fair, Disney doesn't have the greatest track records with hiring. I mean, look at Kathleen Kennedy.
Snow White!
Keep ruining Star Wars.
Yep.
Also, How to Train Your Dragon.
I'm not a huge fan of any How to Train Your Dragon movie, even the original ones.
I've seen some of the animated TV show.
Let's be honest, How to Train Your Dragon peaked with its first thing. Like, the first How to Train Your Dragon was just fucking peak.
I don't remember any of the films. I watched them when I was younger and don't remember them.
I genuinely went back and watched them multiple times. They are fantastic.
I watched them
But
once,
the first
and
one. The first one.
I watched them all once, and once was too much for me. I don't like How to Train Your Dragon. I love dragons. I do not like How to Train Your Dragon at all.
Oh wait, he's from Australia. He doesn't understand the like Scottish heritage, you know.
Did you know David Tennant actually voiced in that film?
God.
I'm not surprised.
He was the blonde mentor. You know, the guy that talked weird. That was great. I'm trying. Damn, it's just. Oh god, I feel like I should watch the rest of them because like, I watched the first one. I watched a bit of the TV shows like you said. I need to watch 2 and 3 though because I've heard 3 is okay, but 2 is pretty good. That feels like the opposite of where things go. Like, how many times do we get like a really good first film, a shitty sequel, but then a genuinely decent third film? Like, look at the Venom series, and that's coming from a guy who likes Let There Be Carnage. What?
Thor.
Oh, For the Dark. Oh, I thought you meant like Venom 4. That doesn't exist.
No, there was a great first film, a terrible second one, a great third film, a terrible fourth.
I love the second film for Thor.
Fuck off.
You are the only person on this planet that has ever said that.
No, my older brother loves it. My auntie loves it.
Just checking, you know the second one's Thor the Dark World, right?
Yeah, I know. The one where Loki supposedly dies but doesn't, because at the end he is...
That's all of them.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 4 of them.
Okay, what I more meant is the one where he's tricking Thor into thinking he's dying in Thor's arms. And then at the end of the movie, he's tricking Thor to think he's Odin.
That's 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
God.
Like, how... They learned, in my opinion, they learnt the wrong lessons from Thor. to go into Dark World, and then they did the exact same thing with from Ragnarok with Thor, more Thor.
For Love and Thunder. Like the thing is, I enjoy Love and Thunder purely because, like, it's the same humor at the end of the day for me, and I enjoy that kind of humor. I just think God Butcher could have been done a bit better.
Fair.
I haven't seen Thor 4. I barely remember Ragnarok. I just remember it was like okay.
It was funny. It was not. It was the second best. It was. I don't know, because I like the serious forward is like put in these situations, but at the same time, when he's actually like got the funny things where he throws like a fucking ball into the window and it hits him right back. I remember losing my shit at that. I think Ragnarok was just before the moment where the MCU humor just started to die down, so that was probably where it peaked.
Yeah. To be honest, I just realized I think people should start separating Thor into the original Thors, which is Thor 1 and 2, and then after Ragnarok Thor, which is Thor Ragnarok and Thor more Thor. Because they are completely different franchises,
They're completely different tones.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, in the original Avengers, like, I saw this clip earlier saying where Hulk or Bruce Banner saying, "I wouldn't care about Loki. He's like crazier than a bag of cats. You can smell the crazy all over him." And like Thor goes, "No, 1 second. Sorry."
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
So Kaze, you like bread?
I like bread. Do you like bread?
What's your favorite bread?
Plain white bread with no seeds.
I agree, actually. I'm glad we can agree on plain white bread. We are basic
choice.
No,
because even every white guy is choice.
I just personally think that seeds ruin the bread because it actually adds a flavor to it.
Bread has flavor.
I more mean like a bad flavor, okay? I don't like the seeds flavor. Legit, Mum cooked like this cob loaf of, Mum and Shane cooked this cob loaf of garlic bread, and I didn't realize it was gonna have seeds because I didn't look at it, so I asked if I could try some, and when I got into the kitchen after it was cooked, I saw it had seeds, and I'm like, "Welp," and I walked out.
Okay.
I don't like sesame
well,
seeds.
That might genuinely be the saddest thing I've ever fucking heard. Like,
okay,
that's just so fucking sad. Like, you care that much about fucking seed on bread.
Speaking of garlic bread specifically, can we agree there's garlic bread and then there's garlic pizza, which are two different things?
Yes, they are two different things.
Good. Thank you. Everyone gets pissy at me whenever I say garlic bread versus garlic pizza. No, they're different.
They are 100% different. First of all, it's cheese instead of butter, and yeah, the bread is different as well. Different.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm glad we can agree on something.
Different texture, different flavor.
Yeah, I'm joking. It's garlic bread and then there's garlic cheese. I'm just saying, like, one's got butter, one's got cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck did it go from a conversation of 4-4 to... Anyway, I was saying like Avengers, like the first Avengers, like what was his name? Bruce Banner was calling Loki crazy, and then Thor goes, "Hey, Loki may be crazy, but he's of Asgard. He's my brother too." Then Black Widow goes, "He killed 80,000 people. Well, he's adopted." Like, the immediate backtrack.
The immediate backtrack. I love that.
That first Avengers film is really weird, actually, if you think about it. Like, a lot of the humor, a lot of the jokes and just dialogue they would never be written today.
It's because it's just how it's aged. Like, they age different. Like, mainly due to the what's it called? Like, they'll change how stories are told due to like the time, like what's currently relevant. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I mean, like, just compare, say, 4-1, for example, to 4-3. Completely different tone-wise, but that's just because how things were liked and enjoyed.
I think that's more so the director just deciding, I don't want to write a dramatic Thor film, I want to write something fun.
Alright, we'll take the Spider-Man films, for example. Tobey Maguire versus Amazing Spider-Man 1.
That's fair.
Tobey Maguire is such a much more serious take, with very few jokes. And then Andrew Garfield, like the Raimi trilogy versus the Amazing films. Amazing was told in a much more light-hearted way, which helped like with a gut punch when the serious stuff happened.
Yeah.
Again, I think that's more so down to the director, because Sam Raimi, his background is horror.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he
but-
much prefers that slow-paced, like, drama kind of stuff, instead of the, like, more high-energy stuff that came from the later Spider-Man films.
Alright, let's talk about Raimi's.
I do get what
and the
you mean, though.
Yeah, no, but like using the same director, let's talk about the Raimi trilogy versus Multiverse of Madness. Both Marvel films, both featuring superhero with horror elements. However, one is clearly more jokey than the other.
True.
And by the way, that film is fucking fantastic, and I will fight to the death for that. That film is great.
I
Which one?
watched it on a plane, and I don't remember half of it.
Multiverse of Madness.
Oh yeah, I love the Multiverse of Madness all up until the end.
Why?
I would have preferred if it was Doctor Strange who beat Scarlet Witch. That is it. Not America just punching with the dimension stuff.
You do know that.
I think that works better because she's kind of the MacGuffin.
Yeah. Also,
I know.
Wanda didn't die from her.
I'm not
Wanda
saying
died
she didn't. I'm not
Killed
saying
her,
she
yeah,
died
yeah, I'm
from
not-
it. I'm just saying I would have preferred if it was Doctor Strange
Well,
who
she
like,
might have died from it. We don't know.
I had a conversation with like somebody a while ago. It was just like we're on about like films we want to see in like the Marvel franchise, and they just say, "Oh, I really want a Wonder film," and go, "Yeah, well, that's not ever happening, is it?" She goes, "What?" He goes, "Sorry." He goes, "Why not? They can definitely do a Wonder film." I'm like, "Have you seen Multiverse of Madness?" He goes, "Oh no, everyone said it was shit, so I never watched it." And then I just tell them, "All right, watch Multiverse of Madness and you'll see why we won't get a Wanda thing." She goes, "Oh, why? Did she turn evil?" And I go, "Yeah, that's totally why." He goes, "Oh, I might have to watch it then." And then I saw them the next day and they just go, "You fucking son of a bitch."
Okay. Elizabeth Olsen is a good actress. I don't think she could carry a film, though.
I completely agree. She barely carried a TV show.
Yeah.
And by the way, I do want to say, no hate to it. WandaVision is not the best Marvel show by any means. It's actually one of the worst ones.
Oh, I agree. I think Moon Knight was better, honestly.
I started rewatching Moon Knight because I never finished it all the way through. Yeah, like the first 2 episodes were better than the entirety of Multiverse of Madness. Not Multiverse of Madness, WandaVision. WandaVision has 2 things going for it: the fit characters
Agatha.
and the fit characters.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
enough.
It's got that last from like 2 broke girls who are in something like. I swear, to
Yeah,
God, people only
Darcy.
like her because she's fit. I don't even think she's that good of an actress because she always plays the same role.
Yeah, she's not a good actress, but she's like, you know... I
the
watched
attitude.
Two Broke Girls, like, when I was younger. It was a good show, in my opinion, mainly just because it's funny. And that's all it aimed to do.
I don't even think it's funny. I think people just like her because if you watch if you listen to some of the dialogue, like you listen to it and you think, wow, if it wasn't for
I
this
could not
specific
watch it
person-"
now.
Yeah, I just watched the clip and I thought, wow, if I heard this specific piece of dialogue told by any other person in the world, I would think this is extremely cringy.
Yeah. But, like, you can do that to Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother, too.
No, because
Mark.
all I imagine is fucking what's Jim Parsons, and that just makes me laugh.
Look, Barney Stinson is different because he is just hilarious.
He's also gay, so he gets away with it. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're on. Oh yeah,
You just blew Kaze's mind.
Fucking back on like the Marvel talk, like when I'm telling that friend like about like what watching Multiverse of Madness to get the explanation, I realized something. Marvel's biggest selling point isn't good movies; it's the fear of missing out on what is actually happening.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And that fucking sucks.
That's Disney's biggest marketing. Like, that's their biggest thing.
Like, say for example, saying somewhere somebody missed Endgame. Like, they just didn't watch Endgame because they just didn't see the hype about it and just didn't want to see it. They're going to No Way Home and they are fucking confused.
I think one of my friends have yet to watch Endgame, actually.
How?
Endgame is overrated. I'll say this, Endgame is overrated completely.
Yeah. Most MCU films are. They're mediocre at best, majority of them. But
the best film they ever made was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Like, that is their best ever film.
fair. And then James Gunn moved over to DC, and in my opinion, I believe he can make DC good. I believe he can make some good DC shit.
If you watch Suicide Squad, like the second one, that proves that James Gunn, like DC is in the right hands with James Gunn.
Oh yeah.
I've only seen the first, or I think it's the first live action Suicide Squad with Harley Quinn. And
watch the second; it's so much better.
Okay.
The second one is so much better.
The second one is amazingly better, but the first one I still enjoy.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed the first one 100%. I don't understand why people think it's. I don't understand why I find a lot of comments about it being bad. Like, I know everyone has their own opinion. I just like the first Suicide Squad. It's actually one of DC's better live action films.
Your objective opinion is if your subjective opinion is subjectively wrong.
Also, the main thing is that the DC's like live action is a very low bar nowadays.
I know.
It used to have quite a high bar with like Christopher Reeve's Superman and like the old Batman films. Like, they were great, but that's a bygone era now.
I do want to say Man of Steel holds up fantastically.
Oh yeah, I really liked Man of Steel, and I watched it only a couple years ago.
Fair. Man of Steel just holds up fantastically, in my opinion.
I'm not a huge fan of Superman, personally.
That's valid.
Yeah, I prefer heroes like Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, Batman, Shazam.
Are you going to watch Superman?
Probably not.
Okay.
I find it weird liking Shazam but not liking Superman. I guess it's just the humor aspect. But still, like, they're essentially the same character, as it got to the point where just like in the comics, Superman thought Shazam was Kryptonian.
Well, Shazam was literally meant to just be Superman.
Exactly.
That's his origin story. He is Superman.
He got acquired, and that whole Captain Marvel thing. I would have laughed if they let Shazam keep the Captain Marvel name.
Legally, he can still be called Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
they still own the rights to that name.
Yeah, from memory, I think in Young Justice they called him Captain Marvel at some point as well.
Yeah, like, they do actually own the rights to the name. Marvel doesn't own it. DC does currently. Comic Drake made a whole video explaining the rights issues.
Mate, Comic Drake is so cool.
Yeah. Makes some really good videos.
Yeah. He deserves more credibility.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
go on.
Okay. You guys know? Do you guys know of Comic Storian?
No.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Okay. Are you guys still subscribed to his channel?
I said no.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
I did not know.
Have you? Okay, well, he used to be a comic book YouTuber who did voiceovers over comic books, basically saying the story but shortening it and condensing it to try and get people to read the comics. And he passed away not too long ago, but his channel has still been uploading for, like, since his passing.
Oh.
Yeah, his wife his wife like put on a thing saying he wants to keep her and the whole crew wants to keep the channel alive because it was such an important thing to him and something that allowed him to just express what he loves.
Yeah.
And honest to God, when I first heard about it, just like, oh, rest in peace, man. He was such a legend.
Yeah, like I haven't watched any of the videos since his passing, but is it just like old? Is it stuff he recorded before his passing that they've just been keeping uploading because they just had that much in the backlog, or is someone else doing the voiceover now?
No, someone else is doing the voice work because he passed away over a year ago.
That's why I was like confused.
It's just because some of the videos they've just like repackaged together because it was his favorites. Like they redid they like put all the Agent Venom videos together because he loved Agent Venom, and so do I. To be fair, so I was happy about that.
I saw they did that for the Tom Taylor Nightwing run.
Oh God, fucking love Nightwing so much.
Oh yeah, great. I need to continue reading
Nightwing.
Yeah.
When's that happening, guys?
Whenever we get around to actually making a good script.
Yeah.
Honestly,
because I can't write for shit, as you saw.
Tell you what, this Monday I've got nothing going on. Tomorrow I'm busy, but this Monday I'll plot out a whole script for you. If you like it, we'll record it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, because holy shit, what you did was a mess. Like, no offense, but it was a fucking mess.
Oh no, yeah, I know. Like, I had it planned out. In my head it made sense, but then when we started doing it, it just didn't work.
Is because when you write out, you can imagine it in its own way, but when you let it be improv, it fucks up completely. Like,
writing has always been my biggest downside.
I will put word for word scripts, like what you need to say in some situations, because I think it's also due to like we both have different interpretations of Nightwing. I think they're similar.
Oh yeah.
I just think we're both. I think it's mainly the how to say it. What's the term? The demeanor of Nightwing. You see him as a little more sarky, a little more fed up with like Deadpool shit, and that. Me, I see him as just like a super optimistic guy trying to see the best side of it, and then just like sometimes he's just fed up.
Coming back to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, exact same situation, where a lot of the fans are probably going to have those divided opinions about those characters.
Exactly. That's why I completely agree with you that those things will happen. But I think it's different for us because we're actually making a project where our difference in opinions can divide it, which is why what's his name? Henry Cavill got sacked from The Witcher because he knows The Witcher, he loves it, and so he got sacked because of all the combativeness of him because he wants to tell an accurate story, which once again I respect completely.
And all the behind the scenes stuff like had the cast basically praising him because like he knew the source material, he helped them understand it better.
Yeah.
Or obviously, clearly the writing staff didn't agree with.
I would fucking love to work on a project with Henry Cavill as much as like everyone else would, because I feel like if I wanted to do, say, like, I wouldn't even want him to like be an actor in it. I want him to like help direct it. Like, say if he like was, for example, a massive Nightwing fan or a massive Red Hood fan, we'd start writing it, then he'd give me his interpretation. I'd be like, oh, this would be really good, and we'd like bounce off each other just because he knows the characters. He has a very solid idea of what they're supposed to be. Now, don't get me wrong, Witcher has got nowhere near the longevity of characters like Batman, Nightwing, stuff like that. So he has a very set idea of what he should be. But Nightwing and Batman, they have so many different interpretations. Same with Superman.
Yeah, like, I think he did a great job as Superman, and for that one cameo he had in Deadpool and Wolverine, I think it was very, like, tasteful for him to be there and to allow them to include him in the film.
Holy shit, the Cavalrine. You're just leaving.
Yes, that was such a good scene.
Just like, holy shit, the Cavalrine. You were just leaving. No. not until we say this. I promise you, we will treat you better than those shitbags down the street gets punched through a fucking pole.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm also glad Ben Affleck wasn't in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Why would? Oh yeah, because Daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, there's never going to be anybody as good as Charlie Cox. Like, he is fucking
Oh yeah.
perfect.
But exactly like Matt Ryan, he embodies Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
To the point where he didn't get a role as Han Solo because he embodied Matt Murdock too well.
And it genuinely ruined the ability for him to, like, look people in the eyes genuinely sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be a fun thing. We say a character, and we say somebody who we think is just perfect for that role. Like, let's go with, let's just say Spider-Man. Who do you think would be a perfect choice for that character?
Live action, I'm guessing.
Live action, yeah. We'll go live action.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's think.
Well, that is such a good question.
I
I'm...
know, like, it's because I'm a massive fanboy of him, but, like, I just genuinely think Andrew Garfield's interpretation is Peter Parker, because, believe it or not, Peter Parker is a fucking Chad. He is a Chad.
Oh yeah. He is a fuckboy, just like Matt Murdock.
Exactly. Genuinely, exactly. Tobey Maguire, like, he was a perfect nerd, but Spider-Man's a Chad, let's be real.
Yeah. I think a blend between Andrew and Tobey would probably be the best. Tom Holland, I think he's done a good job with what he's had, but I still can't see him as Peter Parker, honestly. I can't see him as Peter or Spider-Man.
To me, he's not Peter, he's Miles Morales. He's a white version of Miles Morales.
Yeah. Which makes even more sense with Ned being there.
Yeah, exactly. They just, like, it's no fault of him. He did what he was, like, instructed to do.
He did what they asked him to, yeah.
They literally took the Miles Morales story and then just changed it differently. Because Tony Stark is essentially an uncle figure. That's just his interpretation of the Prowler now. A suit and everything.
Yeah.
Like, honest to God, like, it's just so annoying because I love Miles Morales, but it just feels like, and Peter Parker, but it just feels like they're doing him wrong.
Oh god, I just realised. They're quite literally following the Prowler thing. Someone he used to look up to, and now he's seeing their same face, but as a villain.
Yeah. Yeah, oh god. Which is such a... Fucking... I don't know how to feel about RDJ being Doom, because I prefer when Doom's face isn't seen. Doctor Doom is such a brilliant character.
Yeah, like, in my mind, the Fantastic Four will always be those early 2000s one with Chris Evans in them.
Yeah.
Mainly because those are the ones I watched.
Yeah.
I'm a TV show, which was pretty decent.
I've got a single DVD of that, so I have seen some, but not much.
Tell you what. I think, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Who's the guy that plays the Vulture in, like, MCU? Forgot his name.
He was Batman at one point. Yeah.
Michael
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
He
Keaton.
was a fucking brilliant Doctor Doom.
I could see it.
I know some people are saying, like, what's the guy who played Adam? No, the guy
Adam
who
Driver.
plays, yeah, Adam Driver. I just don't think that suits him at all. You just imagine
he has
Doctor
like
Doom
the
going,
hair.
More!
He has the hair, but he doesn't have the mannerisms. To be honest, what I think they should have done is cast someone from Eastern Europe.
From that area.
I mean, yeah, Laveria's Eastern European, so cast someone from that region.
Yeah.
They'll sound better than Elizabeth Olsen did.
Jesus fuck. Alright, let's pick another character. I think a lot of the MCU genuinely nailed, like, the characters. Like, you can't think of a Captain America that isn't Chris Evans. You can't think of a Iron Man who isn't Robert Downey Jr. So, I want to say someone like Hawkeye. Hawkeye in the comics is not Hawkeye in the films.
Yeah. Like, my image of Hawkeye is of the Avengers Assemble Hawkeye.
A cocky, arrogant son of a bitch who knows how to get shit done.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who'd be good. Ooh, the guy who played Nightwing in Titans. I don't remember his name.
Actually, such a good pick, though.
Fair.
That would be. Oh, tell you what, I know he's a little old, but Jensen Ackles. I think he
I
would
could see
actually
it.
be a
Yeah, I could see it. I know he voiced Red Hood as well.
Oh god, he's so fucking
Yeah.
good as Red Hood.
Yeah.
I fucking love Jensen Ackles so.
Jensen
I-
Ackles is a great actor. I love Supernatural to death. That TV show is amazing.
I've started watching it. It's fantastic.
I know, right?
I've only seen the Scooby-Doo episode.
No, that's a
And you
good
know what, that's
episode.
valid.
That is a good episode. I love that episode to death.
Valid as fuck.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Who else? What character should we cast? Should do a fan cast. I nearly went into DC for a second. I nearly said like fucking Cyborg.
I honestly can't think of anyone who would be a good Cyborg.
No, I can't either.
Really?
I think that's one of those characters where I don't have a clear enough image of him in my head.
Yeah.
The guy that plays John Boyega, the guy that plays Finn in Star Wars.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
think he's able to. In some of the things I've seen him in, I think he's able to pull off the dichotomy between two sides really well.
yeah, he got really fucked over by Disney though.
Oh yeah, fuck you Disney, you're a piece of shit. Genuinely, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Fuck you for ruining Star Wars. But we've also
No,
got
I'm Snow
Jedi
White.
Survivor. We've also got Jedi Last Survivor, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Estes fucking rocks.
Okay. Yeah. What other Marvel characters? Let's think.
Oh, let's do some DC as well, just to think of.
Okay.
Because I know it's like a Marvel thing, but
We can branch out to other comic books.
Yeah.
Okay. Batman.
Batman. That is tough because I don't think they're gonna cast Robert Pattinson as the main Batman in the new DC universe.
Yeah.
Honest.
So who would?
I can't think of a Batman to me the Dark Knight voice for in the Dark Knight movie to me that is just Batman. I just can't think of a Batman outside of him that is good besides the animated voices for him.
I'm just searching up famous American actors. One of the first options was Hugh Jackman.
No.
I do not think Hugh Jackman would. Also, he's Aussie.
That's my point.
He's Australian. And that's not even the main reason, but that is a reason why he can never play Batman.
Oh god.
Let's think.
Oh god.
I think.
To be honest,
Jensen Ackles.
if-
as much as I said it before, Jensen Ackles.
I think Carl Urban could if he wasn't from New Zealand.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? In the new Mortal Kombat film, he plays Johnny Cage.
Better.
Well, he's going to because the film isn't out yet. But can you imagine him
Better.
going from The Boys to Johnny Cage, American accent?
I mean, Americans thought he was British, so I'm sure
British
he'll do
people
great
thought
and
he
he'll
was
fool
British.
them all.
British people thought.
Seriously?
Yeah, I thought he was British because he just fucking pulls it off.
He's a Kiwi.
Yeah, I know, but to be honest, no one I knew
Okay.
knew it.
Just checking, Crimson. Do you know what Viva La Dirt League is? You know they're Kiwi too, right?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Viva La Dirt League?
Really? I
No.
thought you would.
What's Viva La Dirt?
Yeah.
Is
I've
he-
never heard of that.
It's a YouTube channel that does.
Oh, well, I'm gonna send it.
Viva La Dirt League. I've genuinely never
Yeah,
heard of
even Tristan knows Viva La Dirt League.
it. On my life, I've never heard
Like-
of that.
There you go, it's in no mic.
Viva La Dirt League.
They're great. You've probably seen them before, but you don't know who they are.
I love their videos.
Yeah, they're great.
man.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of these guys, mainly with the game and stuff.
Yeah, they're great.
Like, fair enough. I've just never watched a video of him.
Okay. Also, just checking. You know, Homeland. The guy who plays Homeland is also a Kiwi, right?
Yeah, that I know because I've seen some of the background
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
He puts on.
Are you-
Just so you know, Carl Urban does put on a British accent when he does
He tries to, but you can tell he's a Kiwi.
No, for me, I think it's because of his demeanor. No, to be honest, I don't think he does. I don't think he does sound like Kiwi. I think he genuinely sounds just like Cockney, British Londoner.
Have you heard many Kiwis?
Well, no, they're Kiwis. Why would I listen to it? But no, I
Good.
Okay, well.
I've not talked to too many, but like, I've seen like a few of them on YouTube. But genuinely, like, if no one ever told me that he was a Kiwi, I would 100% believe it.
Fair enough.
Just because I think he pulls off the British Cockney.
Fair. Ugh.
New character.
Who
Who
else?
should be the new Flash?
I like the
Well,
CW
okay.
actor for Flash. I forget his name, but I like the CW
Grant
actor.
Gustin.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Grant Gustin was good.
hot take-
I think he did
take.
great as Barry.
I don't really care for Grant Gustin. But I think that's mainly because I much prefer Wally West over the fucking.
Fair. Now,
Barry.
which Flash are they going to introduce in the new DC?
That
And if they do introduce a Wally, are they going to go Wally or are they going to go Wallace?
I fucking knew that was coming.
Good questions.
And that joke, they want to know if they're gonna make him black again. Personally,
Yeah, are they going to do the thing that they do with all ginger people and make them black for some reason?
I can look at Ariel.
Why do they keep on doing it?
I
Why?
don't know.
They wouldn't even have to train your dragon with a blonde lass. Astrid. You know,
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. It's completely stupid. Like, if it was done for a specific reason, like if they like, for example, like I said earlier with the Spider-Man show, with like they wanted to make Tombstone a more relatable character to also show him like where he's from and that he's judged due to his race. Like, yeah, that is fair enough. That's 100% a valid reason.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't make sense because the Vikings and there was very little black Vikings.
Yeah. It's like, if they're trying to tell a new story and they're trying to give them a new origin that works and doesn't erase anything that the character is, then fair enough. But most of these characters, it doesn't matter that much, but it's kind of weird that it's all the ginger characters.
Yeah.
Did they just not want to hire a ginger?
I'm trying to think who would be the next ginger character in like DC
I mean,
or Marvel to get it.
Gingers are just too evil, man. We're not allowed to hire them for work.
Yeah.
You do know I'm ginger, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. That'd be funny if I was.
Makes
Although
sense.
my PNG looks a little ginger because of the fire effect.
Oh, that's meant to be fire?
Like the plume's red and everything behind it is fire.
Oh, I just assumed you headbutted someone and then it's like blood.
No, I just thought it was like you know how knights sometimes had those like red things on the top of their helmet? I just thought it was that.
Yeah, the
It's
the
called a
hair
plume.
sort of the mane.
Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah.
You guys are cunts.
You think we don't know this?
Yeah, we're Australian and British people here, mate. Come on.
Don't call me mate. We're not mates.
It's alright, mate.
Fuck off. Anyway, now listen here, mate. You fucking cunt. With what's it called? With like the new Marvel things coming out, are there any like games you'd want to see in like Marvel? Like for example, the new the Spider-Man 2 game. Which, fuck you for there being no DLC.
I've still not played any of the Sony Spider-Man games.
The what Spider-Man game? Oh, Sony Spider-Man games.
Yeah, I've not played any of the ones for the PlayStation, like exclusive to PlayStation.
Spider-Man 1's really good. Spider-Man Miles Morales, really, really fucking good. Spider-Man 2 has its pitfalls, but overall, I'd say it's a fantastic time.
Fair.
It's mainly story-wise where it fails.
Fair.
I think I brought this up in like in the last thing. Just like a really good way to like improve it is just give it like 10 more hours of gameplay or story, then be a fucking solid game.
Yeah.
Genuinely solid. But it is in the past now. So what games would you like to see? Because I know they're making a Wolverine game.
I played the old Wolverine game. It was fine.
Not Last Stand. Origins.
Yeah. I played it on my granddad's PlayStation.
I never played it, but I know it fixed a lot of the issues from the story.
Yeah, it was fine. It was very clunky though. Like the controls were just really awkward.
Yeah, because it was that classic famous movie, let's make a video game out of it shit.
Honestly,
Yeah.
my favorite Marvel character is Jean Grey, and I'd love to see a game where you can play as her.
Jean Grey would be so hard to do because she's such an OP
Yeah.
character.
I know.
She's also don't really have a character. She's mainly just a She's just kind of attached to the X-Men, and whenever they need to do anything that for the X-Men, it's just, oh, Jean's got something going on with her. Oh, the Phoenix Force is back.
I mean, look at like her arguably her best interpretation being like the Fox X-Men films. She wasn't a character. She was someone who was dating Scott, and then got taken over by a power.
Even in the classic X-Men cartoons, she wasn't a character. She was a plot device.
Look, it feels a lot like. I'm trying to think what's a good example of like America from fucking Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, she's a character, but is she really? No, she's a plot device.
Yeah, she's just there to move the story from point A to point B.
Exactly. Which sucks because a lot of it just genuinely does suck because she has the potential to be an amazing character. The comics have done her well, but the video games and the TV shows and the movies did not.
To be honest, an X-Men game could be decent depending on what story they adapted.
Knowing our luck, they'd adapt Ultimanium.
Fair. I think Phoenix Saga has been overdone.
Far too much, and the last one was done fucking awfully.
Yeah. I think like a good... True. That's the one I rewatched the most as a kid because I had it on DVD and I could just play it at night. But I think if they did do an X-Men game, in my opinion, it should be a Sentinel-focused one, where they have to fight the Sentinels. Unlike maybe the Brotherhood of Mutants is also there, and like maybe make it something more like Mass Effect, where it's like there's multiple endings, and like depending on like if you helped the Brotherhood of Mutants or not, then they would help you. Depending on like if you asked for help from the Avengers, they would help you. That kind of thing, you know.
And like Detroit Becomes Human, where it's a story-focused game, but like with like genuine gameplay moments, and it's a story where like the gameplay just needs to be sufficient enough to give you a good time, but the story is what you're there for. Like Telltale games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Lego games are great, especially Lego Batman 1. That's a perfect game.
It's peak. And I'm still a person who believes Lego Batman 2 is better. But we'll get into that.
My favorite Lego Batman was Lego Batman 3, personally.
Lego Batman 3?
Like, last year I went back... Last year I went back and replayed them all. 3 was not as bad as people made it out to be. It's definitely worse than number 1. Number 2 and number 3 I think are about equal.
I disagree heavily. Fucking Doom just put in chat, how do y'all feel about green beans? I feel like they're very green.
Yeah, I prefer baked beans.
I don't like beans in general.
You don't like a good Heinz beans?
No.
Do Australia? Do
But-
Aussies even have behind beans?
I should, right? You have Heinz, right?
I honestly don't know. I just heard beans and was like, no.
Okay, do you have Heinz ketchup?
The only well, we have tomato sauce and ketchup is somewhere.
Yeah, do you
No,
have...
sure.
d-
They don't have
Okay,
it.
okay. Do you have HP?
Why would they have that? It's House of Parliament.
H-
I don't know. They're
HP.
Commonwealth.
You mean the laptop brand HP?
No.
No.
It's
Okay.
a sauce.
Ah, yes.
It's a sauce.
Let me have my brown sauce with my laptop.
I mean,
We're gonna end that right there before it gets worse.
wait.
Fucking-
What is brown sauce? I know barbecue sauce, but what's brown sauce?
Okay,
Honestly,
ladies and
no idea.
gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Honest to God, I have no idea. All I know is it's brown sauce.
It's brown sauce. What do you want?
It might genuinely just be barbecue sauce. We all call it brown sauce.
No, brown sauce and barbecue sauce are different.
Then I've got no fucking clue what it is. It might just be a
Like-
brown ketchup.
Uh,
It's probably just smoked ketchup. That's probably what it is.
Fair enough.
well,
Oh,
I'm glad we all went off the rails a lot.
yeah.
hang on. What is HP brown sauce? A British brown sauce with tomatoes, malt vinegar, molasses, and other ingredients. It's it's vinegar and brown sauce. It's vinegar and ketchup. My bad. Vinegar and ketchup.
It's just vinegar and ketchup. Okay.
It's
And we have an
literally a
entire name for it.
Houses of Power. Anyway, Lego games. Yeah, Lego games. Okay, so I still believe Lego Batman 2 is the best Lego game. Oh, scratch that. Best Lego Batman game.
Fair enough.
I'd
Oh,
still
should we
prefer
rank
the
them?
original.
We should rank them.
I think we're just gonna. Well, we all prefer a different one.
Yeah, we literally all prefer a different Lego
Yeah,
Batman.
Yeah, but I mean literally all of them.
Oh, all Lego games.
Oh, all the Lego games. I haven't played most of them.
Neither have I.
Then we'll skip
Like,
the ones that we haven't.
Like I played
I
Lego
played the
Star
superhero
Wars.
ones and Star Wars. Yeah.
Okay. I'll stream it in a second. So we'll just talk. We'll just feel.
Yes.
We'll just fucking feel about it. Anyway, I'll stream it for you guys on Discord right now. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just enjoy.
Loading screen of death. No. Okay, there we go.
I think
I've played
yeah,
Lego
this-
Chima and Lego Ninjago.
I have never
Yes.
played Lego.
No,
any of the
no,
Lego
no,
Ninjagos.
not that one. Specifically the one for the DS.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Yes.
let's start with Marvel Avengers. Or Marvel,
I think S.
Marvel Heroes. Yeah, S tier is
Yeah.
literally one of the best ones.
It is.
Okay,
It's the only one I've 100%ed.
yeah, that is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Woo, Riot's random tier list time. You know what? Yeah. Okay, Marvel Avengers. I'd say B or C.
I've never played it, so I have no
Um,
right to.
I played it once. I would agree with B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lego Batman 3.
I personally think S.
I think B. I think it's about the same as Avengers.
Should we middle it out?
It's fine. It's a bit clunky.
I think, my opinion, it should be B, mainly because the planets are very fucking underwhelming.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going to be outvoted on this anyway, so I was
No,
already
we'll meet-
expecting it to be B.
We'll meet halfway and go A. How about that?
Okay, I'm happy with
The
that.
original Lego Batman is S.
But I don't think any of us can disagree with this.
It's peak.
Yeah.
Okay. Villains was
It's not
fine.
bad.
I think it's also B.
I agree.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to give it A because making your own character is really fucking cool, but at the same time, your character isn't a character.
Yeah. Like, the story was okay. I finished the story. The gameplay after, like, the post-game just wasn't there, though.
I do not like LEGO Dimensions, personally.
Okay, hear me out though. Doctor Who.
I don't
LEGO
like
Dimensions.
Doctor Who. I don't like
Well,
Doctor
it's been nice seeing it's nice talking to you guys. I'm going to stream a bit early.
Okay. I did play the Doctor Who missions. It was good. It was actually challenging, surprisingly. I think A.
Yeah, I don't really care enough for it, to be honest, because I didn't play it.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I agree with B because I don't want it in A. I
Harry
have
Potter years 5 through 8 or 5 through 7.
I have played LEGO Harry Potter, and I personally think it's B. I think
I'd
it's
say
better than
A.
LEGO.
The
I think it's
the
better than LEGO
second-
Dimensions, but I'm not a huge fan of it myself.
I'd say the second one is genuinely A tier.
Fair enough. I'm happy
What about
with
you?
I haven't
Harry?
played any.
Indiana Jones 2.
I think I
Fucking
might have played it as
C.
a kid, but I don't remember much from it if I did.
I honestly do not care for this game, like, at all. The Crystal Skull was just shit, in my opinion.
So,
I've never cared for Indiana Jones.
yeah.
Yeah. The
I-
original, however, that's pretty fucking peak.
Okay.
It's got, like, everyone knows the first mission when you run from the boulder and you get betrayed.
Fair enough.
No.
I'd argue, yeah.
Fair.
Jurassic World.
Not played it.
Never played it.
It's okay. The coolest thing about it is you get to play dinosaurs.
Gotcha.
Well,
Lord of the Rings.
Never
never
played,
played
it.
it.
It's okay.
Okay. Super Heroes 2
no.
was okay. I think it's B.
I think it prioritized the open world a bit too much.
Yes. And yeah, it just tried to do too much.
Yeah, shame
do-
because we've got 2099.
Now, I absolutely despise pirates. So,
What?
Pirates of the Caribbean was great, mate.
I don't like
I-
it. I don't like it
I
personally.
think it's amazing.
Like,
Why?
Yeah.
I just have an irrational hatred of pirates. I have no reason to hate them. I just hate them.
I think you need to get yourself a jar of dirt. Anyway, I think
I don't
S.
care. This shit's dirty. I think.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna dispute anything anywhere where you put it because I just
Yeah, no, S tier.
that's fine. Now the first fair. I'm
It's
not a
just
huge
fucking
fan,
great.
but fair enough.
I think
Okay,
A
we've
for
got the
Star
com-
Wars.
I think we've got the complete saga on here, so we can rank that. In fact, yeah, we'll rank the complete saga overall.
Fair enough.
Where's the other one? Here, we'll just do. I don't know. No. Star Wars 3, arguably S tier for me.
I would agree.
Yeah, I'd agree as well.
I've just fucking love this game.
Another one I played on my granddad's PlayStation.
Incredibles.
Not
Honestly,
played it.
It was pretty fucking mid. I get some people love it, but it was pretty fucking mid.
Fair enough.
Well,
Put it wherever you want. I've never played it.
Fuck. Part of me wants to give it fucking. Part of me wants to give it D tier or C tier, but at the same time, you get to play as a lot of other Pixar characters like fucking Woody or Lightning McQueen.
Okay, fair enough. I don't like Toy Story or Cars, so yeah.
You also get to
Kaze,
play
did you
Wall-E.
have a childhood?
Yes, I did. I just like different things.
Lego Worlds? I haven't played this one.
I only have what my little brother has said of it, and he liked it. I never cared for it to even try playing it.
So D, got it. I personally would put it in A, but I'm fine with S.
I mean, if we're gonna put his favorite in S and leave my favorite in A, like.
Yeah, but that's because your opinion's wrong.
Yeah.
No, I'll listen to you. If you guys can convince me to put it in there, I'll listen.
I mean,
I think it's fine in S. I think it's a better game than Lego Batman 3.
fair. I just don't know. I just personally didn't overly care for it.
Okay, it's staying in this.
Yeah, fair.
Lego City Undercover, probably the most underrated Lego game. I genuinely.
I played a single mission.
Oh, you have to play it. It's so fucking good though.
I've only played it with one of my little cousins, so that kind of dowered it for me. Also, I played the Bionicle game as well. I didn't even realize that was on here.
Oh wait, Bionicle was on here? Yeah, I played that as well.
Yeah. I played it at the same time I played Wolverine Origins.
I genuinely don't give a shit about it, if I'm honest.
Fair.
Really? You don't like Bionicle?
It's never been my kind of thing, personally.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, fucking Jesus Christ. Looking at my stream's fucking going downhill. Like, it's just breaking.
Damn.
Yeah, your screen share is too.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, that's because I've got another thing up, so it should be fixed now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put A tier because it's so underrated.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fucking alright, Lego Star Wars Episode 7. Fuck me, where do I start with this? Because, like,
I think
part of me thinks
COD.
it's a good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because part of it's a good game, the other part of it's just shite.
Yeah.
Fuck it, it's lightsabers. Lightsabers have always been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's its one saving grace.
I haven't
Hobbit.
played The Hobbit.
I have not
Hobbit-
played it either.
I played it, the only issue is it's unfinished. As in, like, they've done the first 2 films and that's it.
Fair.
Okay.
It's still fun, but Lego
Now-
movie. Oh, this one's different.
I have such fond memories. So we played through the entire thing at one of my mate's sleepovers when I was young. It was fucking great.
Yeah, same here, in all honesty. I can't really say many bad things about it.
I'd say
I think A or B. I don't think it's an S,
No, I
but
don't know.
it's fun.
I think what holds it down is the fact it uses the actual movies scenes as cutscenes.
I don't even remember. I just remember the gameplay.
Let's put it in here because the final fights and shit was so good.
Yeah.
I've not played this Lego Ninjago game.
It's alright. It's nothing crazy. It's good. The combat's decent. The issue
Well-
is it's the movie Ninjago game.
Yeah.
Man, this shit's terrible. Like, it's actually just
Yeah.
terrible.
I saw the film because I enjoyed Lego Ninjago, but I think they went too far, like out of what Ninjago was.
The only pieces of Ninjago content I've ever seen are bits and pieces of the TV show, from YouTube shorts and actual episodes of it from when I was actually interested in it as a kid, but I don't really remember much of Lego Ninjago, and I never played the games, so I can't rate the game, personally.
Well-
It's just I played through it like 3 times, and like it's playable enough to go through it. It's pretty short, but it's nothing to keep me too entertained. So I'll put it in B.
Well, I've not played the second Lego Movie game.
Neither have I.
Okay.
Because the reason it's a D is because it's not a Lego game. There's no mission by mission. It's an open world, and no characters have any special abilities. You can play Superman, and he can't fly.
That's so stupid.
What?
But they're not characters; they're skins. That's essentially the best way I can play it. That's
That's so shit.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. Fucking hell.
Anyway, so I don't think we need to discuss this.
Yeah, that
no.
one's fine.
Right. I have such, like, back and forth with this Lego game, mainly because when it came out, everyone praised it. But when I play through it myself, I'm just thinking, these missions are nowhere near the length or quality, or maybe not quality, the length and, like, fun of the original saga. Like, if you play through episode 1, that whole section is like the same length as like level 2 or 3 of the original saga.
Now, I haven't played the like definitive, whatever the fuck it's called, but I've seen Isaiah play it. It looks fine. It just looks too cheap.
I like the combat system. The combat system's a lot better.
Fair.
I am happy giving it A or B.
Same.
The thing is, this is the second ever game, like second ever Lego Star Wars game to have voice acting, and it's the whole saga as well.
I prefer Lego games without voice acting. I prefer the
Disagree personally, but I can see what you mean. Makes them feel more Lego-y. Can't believe that's the sentence that I've just said. I put this in A tier because it's without a doubt a good game. I just don't know how I feel about it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
So you two have to tell me these because I don't know them.
Okay. Lego Chima is a C. It's fine. It's not the best. Lego Ninjago is 100% a D. It was shit.
Fuck me. You made me keep to put them at the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Oh yeah. I never said they were good. Bionicle was probably an A though. That game was fun.
Yeah, Bionicle was fun. I'd put it A or B.
Yeah.
Like top of B or mid A.
I just realised you're still streaming. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I stopped mine when Kaze just told us the horrendous things about barbecue sauce.
Do I have that still up somewhere? No, that's famous actors. Anyway. Alright. Now that, what should we discuss next?
I don't know, but I'm running to the toilet because I drank 2 liters during this.
Fucking hell. Of Ironbury? Of Ironbury, son?
Yes, I have another 2 liter next to me.
You sick fuck. You sick bastard. You sick non-Scottish bastard. Thinking he can drink the Scottish blood. Oh god. What are the topics? We'll wait for him to get back, but let's... Ooh, some hot takes. This might be good.
Oh god. Do you have any question to ask for these hot takes or in mind, or are we just gonna say a random one that comes to mind?
I think free roll it. I've had some hot takes for a while, but I had the hot takes back when everyone had them, and it was just a personal opinion. And for example, the prequels being good, that was the hot take of mine back in the day, or the Amazing Spider-Man duology being decent.
Fair. I'm just
Okay, I'm back. What bad take did he give?
Well, that's actually our next topic: hot takes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's,
So you've actually put us right in the right thing.
yeah.
Okay. Right. So, hot takes. Which, if you can think of a hot take, just say it. It doesn't have to be Marvel or DC. It could be literally anything.
Oh god.
But
Okay,
Marvel and
Naruto's
DC.
overrated.
Oh, well, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's just fucking easy.
yeah, Naruto is overrated. I personally don't like it, but yeah.
It's it's just mid, in my opinion.
Simon Bass is the worst Green Lantern. And Jessica Cruz is one of the best.
I genuinely don't know Simon Bass. Honest to God, I don't know him. Green Gardener.
He's basically.
I would say Green Gardener is the most entertaining one.
I personally, Guy Gardner's always been an iffy one for me. Same with Kyle, but basically Simon Bass is just Jon Stewart, but he was in Guantanamo Bay when he got his ring. Yeah.
Jon Stewart's Pete Green Lantern.
I don't know. I never really clicked with John. I much preferred Hal.
What about Justice League Unlimited? Like Jon Stewart, he was brilliant.
I didn't grow up with Justice League Unlimited or the Justice League animated show at all.
Okay, I've got one. If Batman Beyond got created by the same company that made Spider-Verse, it would have been far better than Spider-Verse.
I mean, Batman Beyond is already far better than Spider-Verse.
I think it's.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Like, do you mean the TV show? Or
Yes.
Is better than the films?
Yeah.
You know what?
TV show's way better
agree.
than the films.
I completely agree.
I also like the Batman Beyond film more than the Spider-Verse film. But I'm just not a huge fan of
Oh, right, it
Spider-Verse.
did have a film.
How did you forget? How did you forget Batman Beyond had a film?
To be fair, the Joker
I don't
film
think
the Joker film was
Yeah.
essentially another episode.
I don't think about Batman Beyond that much, believe it or not, Kaze.
You know what?
I
Actually, fair.
think about it a lot.
I love
think
Batman
about it a lot.
Beyond.
That shit's my Roman. Yeah.
Batman Beyond is
Spider-Man 2099.
fair. Batman Beyond is one of my favorite Batman TV shows.
Yeah.
Like, I will always love Batman Brave and the Bold. Like, I love that. It's just, it doesn't really have much story writing. Like,
Batman the Brave and Bold was never meant to be story. It was just dumb fun. It's great.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a good one. Endgame ruined Thanos.
Yes.
And
No,
Endgame has
what
the
if?
worst- Yeah.
What
Endgame
if
has the-
ruined Thanos?
No. I think
Yes.
the depiction of Thanos for him to be... Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like What If Thanos either. But I think the depiction of making Thanos like somewhat of a saviour of the universe with the wrong way was a good thing. He should have just been a man obsessed with death.
Yes, however, they introducing death was iffy at that time. Now that they have Deadpool, introducing death is a lot easier, which is why they did it.
When I mean death, I mean they literally could have made him just a genocidal maniac.
That is also true.
Fair.
Like, he worshipped the concept of death even.
Yeah.
Fair. I still don't fully understand what the fuck his motivations actually were.
In Endgame or in the comics?
In Endgame, I know in the comics is like he really one version of him really wants to be in Death's favor, but I don't understand what the fuck what was he trying to actually achieve by halving the universe?
He believes the resources are running too thin, and the best way to get to be resourceful is to kill half the universe.
That's just there's no logic behind that, in my opinion.
There was none. That's why I dislike him. Because it just doesn't make sense. Like, I get the argument, just like if you just double the resources, like there'd still be the duplication of the reproduction of a species, and so it will eventually run out.
That's going to happen if you halve the universe.
Exactly. It's just if you just made endless resources, then fair. Or made resources renewable.
Yeah.
Also, in Marvel, the universe is ever expanding. Like, there's always going to be new resources to be found.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's just
people make their own resources. Iron Man in his first film discovered a new element.
I thought it was in the second one.
Yeah, it might be the second. But still, he made an arc reactor with a box of scraps in a cave.
Yeah.
I really want them to, it's so sad he got, killed off so quick. Obadiah Stane was great.
My favourite interpretation of him is actually the animated TV show. That shit's so
The Iron Man one.
yeah, yeah. The Adventures of Iron Man. Like that intro was amazing. Here's a man on a mission.
Yeah, that's another one. I've only have a single episode on DVD. So,
What? It's on Netflix. I genuinely recommend watching it.
fair.
Like it's basically if Spider-Man got an Iron Man suit instead of radioactively bit, and was rich.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
It's genuinely really good, and I like Pepper in it. Pepper's really good in it.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah. Let's see. What
What is some?
what were we on about?
I don't remember. Okay, well, have you guys heard the rumors that apparently Ewan McGregor is going to be in fucking Ahsoka season 2? I don't want him to be.
Ewan McGregor had his time, and I love him as Obi-Wan, but I think he peaked with the prequels.
It also just doesn't make sense him being in the show.
Yeah.
It's set after he dies.
I guess a Force ghost, or maybe some.
Then they're just doing exactly what they did in season 1 with Hayden Christensen.
Then I guess maybe some flashbacks.
Fair, but then realistically, it would make more sense for them to be with Hayden Christensen, not Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, I love Ewan McGregor so much. I just love him as Obi-Wan, but the prequels was where he shined, and Alex McGuinness.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Oh, it was hot takes that we were doing.
Yeah.
Let's do some Star
Oh,
Wars
yeah.
hot takes.
Oh god.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but Anakin shouldn't have got with Padme. He should have got with Ahsoka.
That is a very hot take that I disagree with.
I just don't, because like they're closer in age. Like Anakin is what?
Fair.
He's 17 in the Clone Wars, and Ahsoka's like 16. Or
I
15.
personally, from growing up, I see Ahsoka more as Anakin's like sister.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. I just think, looking at it side by side, they could have genuinely done it in a way where like it would have made more sense if those two got together, because like Anakin technically illegally got married because in Revenge of the Sith he was 18.
Well, we don't know what the laws are in fucking
Star
the
Wars.
whatever the fuck it was called. I don't
Also,
remember the planet.
Keep in mind, like when like Anakin was what 9 in Phantom Menace, Padme was fucking 18.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, we don't know what the age limit is in like Tatooine or Naboo or wherever the fuck the High Council was.
Yeah.
There's a storm coming, Annie, and it's called a home wrecker Padme. Like, it's just, God. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. Starkiller is better than Revan.
Oh no, I agree.
Yeah.
I like Revan, but Revan just has a lot of like cool ideas.
Yeah.
These cool ideas which need to be sorted out before it gets put on screen.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Starkiller they could just make a film about.
they've literally got the person who voiced Darth Maul, like, who also voiced and did the face of Galen Marek, aka Starkiller. He is so fucking cool. To me, he's a rival to Dave Filoni.
Fair
Well-
enough.
Did you guys know the story about how he actually out-nerded Dave Filoni?
Nah.
No.
So in a recording session for the Clone Wars, the guy who voiced Anakin did an amazing speech and then it was talking to his mum's ghost. I've forgotten it. Shmi, when she talking to Shmi, and then after just the beautiful monologue where some people are crying, the guy just goes, "We need to re-record that and change it." And then Dave Filoni and everyone else looks at him like, "Why?" And the guy goes, "Well, in the script it mentioned that He said she would have loved Padme, but they already met during Tatooine on episode 1, and everyone just looked at Dave Filoni and was shocked. And then everyone just goes, "Yeah, well, let's keep this guy around."
Yeah.
It's just like the people like that you just got to admire. Like him for Star Wars is like the Henry Cavill of. Well, he's the Henry Cavill.
Anything Henry Cavill likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Henry Cavill of Star Wars, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that he's apparently in talks to play a character in Star Wars?
Please be Starkiller. Starkiller or Maul. Because the Kenobi scream was fucking iconic. Kenobi!
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I fucking love the actor. I wish I knew his name off the top of my head, but I don't. He's such a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if I got any more Star Wars hot takes.
I'm just trying to think of hot takes I have.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think most of my takes are either tame or not appropriate for YouTube.
Neither is half your content, to be fair.
Don't you talk about the Society of Culture like that?
I more meant you putting anime titties in your thumbnails for the shorts.
What do you mean?
Go check his shorts channel. It's too cringe.
No, do. Give me more views. I need them.
No. I'm 5
I'm
subscribers
so
away from reaching 700. No.
No, I'm only 6, but I'm so close. I'm literally 53 watch hours away from being able to finally get memberships. No, go watch my videos. Do it.
Yeah, no. There's no one to do that because half your content.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's just, no. I'm just bad.
My videos are bad. I know. I know. Don't worry.
Your videos aren't bad. They're just not me level.
No, my videos are shit. Even when I put effort in, it's just no.
To be fair, why do you think I'm going to take over the Nightwing series now?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but Count Dooku is just such a better villain than a Darth Maul and General Grievous.
I liked General Grievous, but he definitely had way less personality than Dooku.
Yeah, that is true.
I love the idea of a Jedi turn to the dark side, and because of the politics.
Yeah.
Like the Clone Wars was just fucking peak, and the way they dealt with Dooku was just amazing.
Clone Wars is so good. So good.
Yeah. So good. Like, I saw like a video essay recently about saying like Clone Wars does not hold up. I watched like through part 1, part 2, and I just went, wow. I never watched through something that I hated so much willingly. Like,
now,
I genuinely
think
disagreed with almost everything.
My nephews and nieces would never be able to watch Clone Wars. It's just not made for them. But it was made for us. So it holds up to us because we're the ones who it was aimed at.
We grew up, we're the generation that grew up with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. Young Justice is better than Teen Titans.
Oh, 100%.
Whew.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
God, that's actually a tricky one for me. I liked both a lot, but
I just think Young Justice has a longevity that Teen Titans just nearly had. Nearly.
Yeah.
But I also think it got ruined by Teen Titans Go.
No, that's 100% fair. Teen Titans Go, I just try to forget about.
Going on the Teen Titans train, Titans was a good show.
Oh yeah, completely valid. I just think
Yeah.
it fucked up. I think the second season fucked up a lot.
Yeah. It got better as it went on. Like, season 1 was good, season 2 was pretty bad, but then the rest of it was just fucking great. I loved it.
Red Hood was good, and then I just kind of fell off towards the end. My issue with season 2 is that everything that was built up in season 1 got like sorted out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a massive fucking issue.
Yeah, it had some great casting choices though. Like the
I
guy
love Jason.
playing Nightwing looked great.
Yeah.
Jason was one that I was iffy on. I'm still not sure if I actually like him playing Jason. I think he did a good job, but
I think
I
think it's a good Red Hood, not a good Jason, if that makes sense.
fair. But like, yeah, like the person playing Connor Kent, great.
Oh, he was genuinely perfect.
Yeah,
Although I did think
Like-
I did think his like little like self hit where he just goes, if I wasn't some fucking half breed, I would have done it. That's what you're thinking. I'm like, bro, that you literally brought that up out of nowhere. That's your fault, not mine.
yeah. Also,
That's the only part
it
of this film
being-
that it's like,
everyone fucking forgets this. That was the first time we saw Crypto live action.
and we're gonna get a new Crypto live action.
Yeah.
soon.
And everyone's saying this is the first time. Nope, Titans did it first. And Titans actually looked alright. Like, it didn't look that bad.
Character designs were actually very spot on.
Yeah.
Apart from what's his name? Beast
Garth?
Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do
Garth's
hate
was... Yeah.
it,
it was definitely-
imitation.
Different. But I like how they did it.
I think I hate that he only became a tiger. That's it.
He got more later on. He learned
I
how
know.
to do more later on, and they made it an actual character progression for him to learn more.
Also, that spawned the Doom Patrol, and the Doom Patrol ended up being shit.
Yeah. The Doom Patrol entire segment of Titans was also shit.
Yeah, because they just made them out to be bad guys when that's not what they are.
Yeah. I'm glad, like, I hope James Gunn takes some aspects from Titans and figures out, okay, here's the part people actually liked about it. Let's build a new Titans, which is, actually what people wanted that show to be.
I'm excited for the new Red Hood and Nightwing show that's getting made. Like, it's currently in development.
I didn't know they were doing one.
I told you it ages ago. It's like the one where they're using puppets and CGI.
But I do not remember this at all.
Have you ever seen that old, like, not old, but like that CGI film about that evil house, like Monster House, whatever it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna look like that.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about that then.
The thing is, like, similar with like the new Spider-Man thing, I don't super care about the looks. Like, yeah, I like it, and that genuinely did appeal to me. But as long as the characters are done well and it's a decent story, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
The visual aesthetics of things definitely do play more into whether or not I'm going to be able to watch something. If I don't like how it looks, I'm just not going to be able to deal with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, like, art style is a big thing. Like, what was it? Batman anime. The Batman anime just. Oh, I did not like some of the sections with the art style.
Yeah, Batman Ninja just didn't. I can't watch Batman Ninja.
I can't watch the Red Hood scene because that's supposed to be the introduction of Red Hood in that universe, and it's not even a fucking animated section, it's a fucking slideshow, and that genuinely annoyed me.
Yeah. Okay. Tomorrowverse, I've not seen any of it, but the art style to me, it's not something I'm going to be able to watch purely because of the art style, but I like that they try to do something different with it.
Tomorrowverse, I don't know that.
That's the thing that came out. That's the replacement for the DCEU. It's already finished. Like they've already wrapped it all up. But yeah, that's the thing that followed it on.
Okay.
Tomorrowverse. Damn,
Yeah.
I genuinely I don't think I've seen a single one of these films.
I haven't seen any of them either, but apparently it is actually good. And apparently they did such drastic things with them, like Mr. Mitsia Spitlick's in it.
Mixie Spittle.
I'm like, yeah. He's a main character.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, what's like one like animated film, live action film, whatever? What's one film you want to see? Could be DC, could be
Ooh.
Marvel, could be any of it.
I think a good film about like the death of Batman.
The death of Batman. Gotham Knights.
No.
No.
Like
No.
showing what actually would happen if Batman just vanished one day. How the Bat family and how Gotham and its rogues would react
I mean,
and deal with that.
We kind of got that with Fight of the Cowl, which I enjoyed. But I get what you mean. That would be really cool to see.
I mean,
I don't think I've actually seen Fight for the Cowl.
from
It's a-
memory, with when Batman is gone, Nightwing sometimes dresses up as Batman.
He does. He takes the role of Batman and lets Damien become his Robin.
Yeah.
The Fight for the Cowl is literally everybody choosing. And when this random guy with guns showed up, like pretend to be Batman, everyone's like, "Who is it?" It was fucking Jason Todd. Who else is it?
Yeah, like I think that'll make a great film.
Fair.
I think it would only work as an animated one though. Live action that would not work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, I agree,
I-
100%.
I'd like to see Red Hood and the Outlaws made into a TV show, because I like it when Red Hood works
Okay.
with Artemis and Bizarro.
Okay. Would you want Artemis or would you want Red Arrow?
Artemis? Because I think
Okay.
Red Arrow like
You don't like Roy?
no. I think he should be a like a flashback character who's passed away, and like gives him a reason to hate drugs, because obviously Roy was an addict.
Yeah, that's like his entire character.
Yeah, that's why they call him Speedy. And
Yep.
I either want that or an Agent Venom, because I love Agent Venom.
Agent Venom would be good. I think if they did, like, if Ultimates was still a thing, like the Ultimate Spider-Man series, doing a spin-off focusing on Agent Venom would have been great.
Yeah, well, any of you guys read the new Ultimate comics?
No.
No, I have the originals in a drawer next to me, though.
Well, in the current Ultimate timeline, essentially, the Mr. Fantastic of that timeline became what's known as the Maker. The Maker's just like a super evil version, and he's gone to a universe that's similar to 616 called 6160. It's following the 616 timeline too much. So what he does is he goes to certain points and he changes things from happening. He can't stop the Hulk because it's like a canon event, but instead of stopping him, he makes him a Buddhist. Instead of Spider-Man getting bit, like when he's a teenager, he gets bit in his 30s when he's a dad and he's married to MJ. Fucking the X-Men are no longer mutants. Well, I mean the mutants, but like they're no longer like an example of what's it called? I am trying to think what's it called? It's no longer like segregation or like an allegory for racism or anything like that. It's an
Yeah.
allegory for mental health, illness, and all that.
Okay.
It's such a interesting take, and I think the reason I like it so much is because the Spider-Man version, Venom is an uncle. Like, he's a symbiote, but he's treated like an uncle. He cares for the family, he cares for the kids.
Fair. Okay. That did remind me of something. That my brain's also just forgotten immediately.
Agent Venom, X-Men.
Yes, X-Men. How do you think they're going to deal with Magneto being, like, a Holocaust survivor?
Oh, he's not in the Ultimates.
No, as in, like, in the MCU. How are they going to deal with that?
Red Skull.
Going to elaborate?
He's Hitler. Red Skull.
Okay.
He's made the camps. He's going to be a Holocaust survivor.
Right. He's gonna be like 90.
Yeah, sir.
Do you really want like Peter Parker beating up like Tom Holland beating up a 90-year-old?
Yes, 100%.
Michael Keaton.
You want Michael Keaton to also play Magneto?
No, I mean he beat the shit out of Michael Keaton. He's in his like what 60s, 70s.
Yeah, I think that's a bit different than a 90-year-old.
No, I mean, who else does he beat the shit out of? Trying to think. He beat the shit out of Thanos. He's hundreds of years old.
I mean, he's a little different.
Okay.
He's an alien.
Hear me out. Secret Wars. We have Thanos from Squid Game Season 2 coming.
Fuck off. Fuck off. That was so shit. That was actually so shit.
What, you didn't like Squid Game Season 2?
No, I mean you joke. I haven't watched it.
That wasn't even a joke, that was genuine. Like, imagine if they did that. It'd be great.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. Oh god.
Don't you want him just there being like, is this an extension of the games?
But with the Holocaust survivor thing, it's just, I guess they can make it so his mum and dad were Holocaust survivors.
Yeah.
Okay. Or
I don't think that would have as much of an impact though.
no, it wouldn't. But a Hydra fugitive, similar to like
It could work. Then we have so many characters that tie back to Hydra though.
Yeah, no, but Hydra's literally like been there since the beginning, so it makes sense
Yeah.
if Hydra was orchestrating everything. To be fair,
They also
Hydra
killed-
hasn't existed for a while.
Yeah, they killed off Hydra so early on in the MCU.
Not too early on. It was officially finished in what's it called?
First Avenger.
No. It was officially finished with Zemo in what's it called? Civil War. That was when it fully ended.
Yeah.
Because I think Captain
Like,
America
that's-
2, the whole thing was about Hydra and the Winter Soldier.
That's still 2016. That's almost a decade ago.
Yeah, but keep in mind that was before the spree of literally Disney releasing two or three films every year.
Bro. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to introduce Magneto unless they do a similar thing to what they're doing with Fantastic Four, where it's its own universe.
Probably going to be its own universe, because otherwise it would have existed. Plus, the X-Men have existed now that they're in the MCU. They exist in a different timeline.
Do you guys think they're going to, after Secret Wars, they're going to make a quote-unquote perfect universe, where it's basically just the MCU, but the mutants have always been there, the Inhumans have always been there, the Fantastic Four have always been there?
Nah, this shit prints too much money, and to give people an option just for them to have a series a year later or two, or like years later, I mean, like a long way down the road, just to reboot everything isn't going to work well, because, like, I mean, it would work.
I don't see how else they
because
introduce it though.
I know, like, but at the end of Marvels, they introduced the X-Men. Like the Marvels, like when I assume you two haven't seen it because it got such bad reception. And when
I've seen the post-credit scene with fucking
Beast.
Kelsey Grammer. Yeah.
and Beast, so they're introduced just in the thing. But if they want to do a reboot, I would like that.
I don't think
it'll be done.
I don't think it would be a reboot. I think it would be them trying to like have
Make
the
it
benefits of a reboot, but have it be that it's basically just the best aspects of that they can grab from each. So like the flow through and the drive of the MCU, plus like the comic accuracy of the Fantastic Four's universe, plus the mutants. I think it's just going to be them hodgepodging these things together and basically just after Secret Wars going, Yep, all of these people have now always existed in this universe. This should always happened, and they're
So
just
you
going to
want
keep on making films like they're doing, but with all of that as just basically it happened now. So what?
So you want them to do what DC did, where like the Crisis on Infinite, where everything became canon at once?
Yeah, basically. I think that's what they're going to do.
No,
I don't-
Well, they've stopped giving a shit, so maybe they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a genuine.
I just don't see how else they could introduce it all into the main MCU.
I don't think they will. I genuinely don't think they will. I think they'll just make it a part of the MCU as an alternate universe. That's how they're gonna do it, and then they'll tell a story.
Then what are the stakes of Secret Wars going to be?
Multiverse. Like it's all been leading
Yeah.
to multiverse.
Exactly, and multiverse then leads to no multiverse, and then the multiverse getting reborn.
I think. I don't know. I think where MCU is going is just down the hill. I don't think it should have ever been.
Yeah.
I think it should have ended.
It should have ended after
Guardians
Endgame.
of the Galaxy. It should have ended after Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Everyone got a nice little bow in their stories. Ended perfectly.
Yeah, but it's never going to get a satisfying ending. But
No.
yeah.
In 70 years, we'll finally get Spider-Man 2099.
When it's the year 2099,
2099.
yes.
I genuinely think that's what'll happen.
God, I need to live until then to find out.
Carl's like, I
Yeah,
hope
but-
you live till then. That's not that far away.
It's 70 years away, bro.
That's not that far.
Yes, it is. You're what, 19, 18?
I'm 18, yeah.
Yeah, 19.
Right. So you guys will keep
Yeah.
in mind, 70 years. You'll be 89. You'll be 88. I'll be 92.
Yeah. That's not that far away.
I'll be fucking Magneto and just killing everyone.
By that point, we'll actually get an X-Men movie, and Magneto will be like 300. Not as in like he'll be 300. He will be like the people in 300.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But the thing is with Marvel, like this, what they do is a sliding time scale. So, like when Punisher was introduced, he originally fought in World War II. Then it changed to Vietnam, then Afghanistan, now Iraq. It changes.
There's been, like-
specific time.
The only other big event that happened like in between has been like the what the fuck's it called? Black Lives Matter. But I could see them making Eric Ledger black, but then that completely changes his history.
I would love a black Magneto. Can you imagine going around saying the N-word?
I think it'd be great. Like I think yeah, I think it'll be good. But still, he would be like 60 still.
Dual racism. What do you mean, no
Yeah.
tragic? Can you not imagine a black Magneto? That'd be sick. Look, if
Oh,
anyone
we all
gets
know
a
Tragic's
black
racist.
Magneto- Oh yeah, good point. Also, tragic. I thought you got kicked from the fucking. What's it called?
The
I
internet?
thought you got. No, well, yeah. I thought you got kicked from fucking. I'm trying to think of its name. Fairy Tale Service.
I know what you're on about. He left and then he rejoined.
Oh yeah. Bren's the one that got kicked. Sorry, I just associate you two.
Fun fact, I'm the one who animated the logo. Even though I'm not there.
Wait, for Fairy Tale?
Yeah.
I don't care for the logo too much, mainly because it feels a bit too loose with the crystals being everywhere. If they were more surrounded, I'd probably like it a bit more.
I was just given the assets by Tragic, and then he was told to animate them, so I animated them. You know?
What did you animate him as? Batman?
Yeah, exactly.
I am vengeance. I am the night.
Yeah, I just made them go in a circle a bunch, and I went doo 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 doo.
That would actually be really funny. Adam West TV show was fucking brilliant.
You know what they should really do? a reboot of the Adam West like Batman, but it's literally fucking however long it's been in universe. So like Robin is still Robin, and like Batman's retired, and like it's just like a senior citizen Robin going around trying to fight these senior citizens. That would be great.
The second you said retired, I thought of like Deadpool and Wolverine. Wesley Snipes just goes, "I thought you were retired." I'm not saying that word. Bleep. No, Jesus Christ, no! I don't want to get cancelled twice.
Like, okay, you've seen Batman Beyond. You know Bane in that. Imagine like Bruce is that.
Jesus Christ. What?
Would that not be great?
He'd put in a fucking chair due to all the venom.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
And then we can have like old man Ra's al Ghul just being like, "Aha, Bruce, you should have listened to me and bathed in my Lazarus pit."
Why you gotta say it like that, bro?
Would it not be great?
Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta say it like that, bro? You know, fun fact, in the comics there was a time where just like the Ra's al Ghul wanted to be immortal, like fully immortal, by one dip in the Lazarus pit, and he realised it needs like two people at once. The best, like the person who survived, the person who survived would become like immortal. So he put him and Bruce in it. Then he tried to get away, and Bruce was like, "Nah, bitch, we're going through this together." And Bruce came out. So Bruce was immortal in that universe.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Doom just put in chat racism squared. I think the chat is that far behind. Holy shit.
Yeah, I really think it is.
I think it's because like it buffered for a while. My stream was very fucked for a second. Because I put the like latency on low, not like ultra low.
Let me
low, so.
let me unmute it to see how far behind it is.
How far behind is it?
We're like at us talking about Adam, like just when we brought up Adam West.
Fuck me, that's like a good minute or two behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be free. Also, right.
No wonder they're confused.
Yeah. Racism squared. But yeah. It's getting to past, and we've been streaming for over 2 hours. I think there's a decent point to end it. I think next week we'll have a bit of a longer session because I've got to get up early tomorrow.
Valid. Well, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to all three of us, preferably me. Hi, I'm True King. Please subscribe to me.
Preferably me and Deadpool. I only have about 20 subscribers.
Just end it here, Crimson. End it here.
Yeah, no. Oh, god damn it.
And I would just like to say I'm better than these two because they're having me take over one of their series. So
oh yeah, 100%.
I'm better than him. He's a fan, and he's a little bitch. So
yeah, Kaze's a fanboy. The first time we met him, like the first time I met him at least, he gushed over how the fact that we worked with Riot here. It was actually kind of adorable.
I still find that hilarious that I have an actual fan. And I bet he's geeking out just like, I'm on a podcast with Riot.
You know, like, Kaze, when you, like, if you ever do meet us in real life, I'm sure he'll give you his autograph. Won't you, right?
I'll just flip him off. I'll tell him get back to prison and send him back to bitch, get back to your fucking prison cell.
Anyway, with that now being clipped out of context in terms of racism.
Can you just imagine he goes, imagine making him black and then you cut that in.
Okay, Kaze, are you ginger?
No, I have normal coloured hair, which is brown.
What do you mean normal?
Brown.
What do you mean normal, you freaking
That's
racist?
very racist of you.
The colour of a hair is apparently the determiner of a race now.
Oh, yeah?
Well, yeah, what do you think is normal, Kaze? That's racist.
Fine, I have brown hair.
Wow.
Racist.
Not African American hair? No, I can't say that, that's bad.
God damn.
Carl's like, I think we should dye your hair red, white, and blue.
No! I'm not...
That's like a
No.
British or American or Australian. Because they're all the same fucking colours. It's someone yelling.
Yeah. That's my mum. It's lunchtime. So...
Tell her
See
we
you
said
all
hi.
Like I tell Harvey's mum. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We enjoyed it. Please don't clip anything out of context.
they're going to.
Yeah, we know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
So,
You guys
we all